Hey, manifestors, how are you doing? Thank you for joining today's podcast and session, which is focused upon to understand what happens to your brain when you meditate. So, I hope you are meditating. If not, let's understand why to meditate and what is meditation. There are different types of meditation. There is a myth that your mind and brain should be in silence, a thoughtlessness state, and all those things. Yes, maybe it's a later stage of meditation. There are active meditation, passive meditation, mindfulness meditation, different types of processes through which it's a process to connect to your own true self, through which you start unlocking your true potential. A simplified way to understand about meditation is, uh, imagine there are honey bees above your head, and there is a universal downpour of waterfalls like energy into your system, which is kind of life force for your existence. But if there are these honeybees interrupting the flow of universal energy, the proper energy is not descending across your system, and it's not reaching the required systems, organs, chakras, and energy fields, because of which your system feels incomplete, because of which you get incomplete results. So meditation is a process through which you reduce the unwanted honeybees above the head, reduce the number of thoughts, and the universal downpour of energy happens, which will help in reaching out to every organ in every corner easily, efficiently, smoothly, which will start unlocking the true potential of your health. And if it properly and spreads across your energy field, it will help in attracting whatever goals and results you want in your life in a faster way, be it health, financial, relationship, job, business, or career. These all are byproducts. Now, why to meditate? So there is a saying, why to meditate? Because Google cannot answer all your questions, because you cannot find all answers to your questions on Google. So meditation, as you practice it on regular basis, once you connect to your true self, new ideas start popping up, and you will get your answers for your unknown questions and your life will start unfolding in a beautiful manner. Like there is a saying, I don't know how much true it is. Mahatma Gandhi used to meditate for 1 hour daily. So one fine day he said, today I'm too busy that I cannot meditate for 1 hour. I need to meditate for 2 hours. What does that mean? Meditation is not taking away time from your life. It is helping you to be more productive, more focused, more calm, able to manage more activity, task, and number of people in easy and efficient way and productive manner. Maybe the work which might take 10, 15 hours, maybe you'll be able to do 2 to 5 hours itself. And the amount of ideas generation or thought process you can have for a few months or years, you'll start getting in early stages and start manifesting the results faster. It's to start unleashing your true potential of your brain. So mindfulness meditation is the practice of being non-judgmental, intentional awareness over the present. The more meditation you practice, the more state of awareness you are in. So if you see our breath, you can take always in present. If I say breathe in the future or breathe tomorrow, can you do that? No, right? So breath is always in the present. But our mind is always running in the past or in the future. So meditation is the art to bring the mind awareness more and more towards the present. This practice can help you to calm down your sympathetic nervous system. We'll understand in the coming end of this podcast what is it actually. Over time, mindfulness or meditation practice, it will help you in increasing memory power, concentration, attention power. It will decrease the amount of emotional reactivity, depressed reactivity, stress, anxiety, and depression feelings. How does all this happen? I say, it's like mind is like a software, brain is like a hardware. Let's take example of your mobile. Your mobile, maybe if you are using an Apple iPhone or Samsung iPhone or some other company, that's a hardware. And what's the software inside it? If it's Apple, it's iOS. If it's an Android phone, it's Android OS. Similarly, Brain is like a hardware, mind is like a software. Through meditation, when you get into the zone of awareness, being non judgmental, being in the state of present moment, and being non reactive and responsive more in a positive way, being more calmer, peaceful. All this directly, indirectly, as your mind is like a software and brain is like a hardware, this application of peace, calm, joy, happiness, being present, awareness creates an impact on the hardware brain and bring the new neurological changes in your brain, which in turns brings the entire changes in your entire physical body and your entire life as well. So it's like it's a right, the neurons that fire together wire together. Example of a person who is driving a car. In the beginning, when the person is learning the car, they are in the awareness, where is clutch, where is brake, how to change the gear, need to listen to the traffic, need to see which corner we are driving through, need to see the window, need to see the back view, many things with lots of caution and awareness. They keep shuffling around, they struggle. And as the person keeps practicing the art of driving, the person can easily see the backwards. The person without much putting of the brain can easily change the gear, put the legs on accelerator, brake easily, effortlessly, because the brain got tuned and programmed for those activity. Neurons got wired together and are firing together for easily and effortless movement. Similarly, when you practice meditation, when you practice, the more awareness, concentration, focus, memory power, and blissfulness starts developing, which will help you to deal with the situations in an easy and effective manner. So, as we discussed, it helps in stabilizing the sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. What's that? These are the systems which activates the fight and flight response. So, when a lion is in front of you, you have a choice, either fight or fly away, run away, because the body creates a stress response, and this is fight or flight response. That's the activity taken care by sympathetic nervous system. Now, when you are using mobile on regular basis, when you have workload, or when you are doing many activities together, the brain and body feels the body is in a danger state, and activates the sympathetic nervous system, which activates the fight and flight response, which activates the adrenal rush within the body, which activates more blood pressure and other unstressful hormones are released over the body, for which it's expecting body to aggressively to take action, either fight or fly away. But as the because of daily activities, we are not doing none of that, and dealing the stress as it is and being in that situation as it is, because of which every organ, every cell, every part of our system is getting more impacted and more pressurized, which is creating decomposition in the performance of your body and activity. So, when you practice meditation regularly, it stabilizes the sympathetic nervous system, takes control and charge of fight and flight response. It helps you to increase awareness and able to deal with the situation happily, easily, effectively. So the more you practice, the more regions are developed, which will work in more productive way. And repeatedly doing the same activity again and again, it will strengthen your brain and neurons for ability to respond in a beautiful way. So if you look out, I'd say don't overestimate results on day one, and don't underestimate the results on day 30th. So give yourself a challenge, meditate on regular basis for 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, and take a time commitment of 20 minutes or 30 minutes a day, and you will start seeing the slow changes and in your life, in your body, in your responses, which is because of the outcome of changes in your brain to be more productive, focused, calm, clear, having great memory, and having great response and control over stress. Thank you very much for tuning into this podcast, and I hope this has inspired you to start meditating. If it's inspired you, do share on the in the comments or in our social media channels. You're going to commit to meditate for this number of minutes. At least start with 5 minutes. That's totally fine. Progress is the key. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to see you in our upcoming podcast. Thank you.